Hey everyone, my name is Marcus Morris, and I will be focusing in on parenting skills for first time fathers. In this course, fathers will learn the importance of parenting skills and also how to connect with their spouse and child in a more dynamic way. Today's lesson is entitled Let the Baby Be a Baby. The purpose of this lesson is for first time fathers to learn how to correctly discipline their child. The objective fathers will exemplify age appropriate discipline for their children. Food for thought. What would be some reasons your child may be crying in the middle of the night? Well, HelpGuide.org listed some common reasons babies cry. One could be sleepiness or fatigue. Two, wet or dirty diaper. Three, hunger. Four, overstimulation from noise or activity. Five, acid reflux or food allergies. Six, pain or illness. Seven, gas. Eight, stranger anxiety or fear. Some parents may feel that these situations can be very stressful from them not being able to sleep at night. Whenever your baby won't stop crying or won't respond to you, and when you're feeling frustrated, tired, and angry, you need to develop some strategies for taking care of yourself. It is important to know that most babies use crying to communicate and they will continue to cry or show that they are upset until a parent or caregiver responds to their needs. Other babies, instead of crying, become upset and then tune out and fail to show any emotion. If you think about it, you probably know more than one adult who acts this way when faced with difficulty. An unresponsive baby might seem like an easy baby because they may be quiet and agreeable. But a baby that doesn't respond to you, the environment, and sensory influences needs help. In this lesson, we will be focused on milestones. Milestones are important because these are the first steps your baby is taking into independency. The first 3 months are dedicated to eating, sleeping, and crying. 0 to 3 months, your baby should be lifting their head just slightly because they are trying to see everything around them. In month 1, your baby should be able to lift her head briefly when they're lying on their stomach. Month 2, they may be able to lift their head 45 degrees. By month 3, most babies can lift their heads 45 degrees by leaning on their forearms. And at month 4, most babies can make it to 90 degrees, pushing up on their hands and can also hold their head level. There are many ways that you can help your baby lift their head. Lay your baby face down across your lap for a few minutes during their alert and wakeful moments. Side note, this could be a few or far between for a newborn. Now we will watch a short clip from 3 tummy time tips.
You can become the floor. So instead of placing your baby on the floor, especially in the early days, consider using your body as the floor. So maybe you're doing some tummy time here. Maybe if this is your leg, so say this is your knee, you can be the floor this way. Put your baby over your thigh. Or as your baby gets a little bit stronger and they have a little bit more neck control, they can come this way over your lap. There are so many fun ways that you can use your body.
Tummy time helps because it will help develop your baby's important muscles in their arm, shoulders, upper back, and neck. After plenty of practice, your baby will be sitting up, crawling, and will eventually be standing. Side note, if your baby doesn't enjoy being on their stomach, start with short 1 to 5 minute sessions and progress from there. Here are some more tips.
As the floor, and it still counts as tummy time. Now, the second thing I want you to keep in mind before you begin tummy time is that it absolutely can start from the first day of life if your baby was born healthy and full term. If this is not your baby, either because they were born prematurely or because they have medical concerns, just following up with your medical team to ensure there's no contraindications to beginning that early is my advice. You just want to make sure that they have no specific reason as to why you should wait and they may clear you to begin from first day as well. And I've come to realize that this actually surprises some parents. Some parents may have the false belief that it's not healthy to begin tummy time from the first day of life, or that it's not safe. And that's just not true. In fact, it's really important that we start super early, because when your kiddo leaves the womb, they're having to compete against gravity. Gravity is going to be pushing down on their muscles, their bones, their everything else. So it's important that we're starting to build up the muscles, build up the strength, build up the endurance from the first day of life. Because again, they're going to have to learn to navigate gravity and make postural changes like rolling over, sitting up, and eventually pulling to stand. And that's going to take quite a bit of time. So the sooner we're able to give our babies opportunities to strengthen their muscles, the sooner they're going to be able to develop the skills to do important things like roll over, sit up, and eventually walk. All right, so
Here are some more tips for tummy time. What if your baby doesn't enjoy it at all? Be patient and start slow. Remember, all babies meet different developmental milestones at their own pace and in their own time. It may take weeks before your baby gets into the habit of lifting their head and pushing up their forearms. Once again, here are some more tips from the video.
Eventually walk. All right, so the final thing I want you to know before beginning tummy time is that if your baby cries, it does not mean that you are a bad parent or that you are doing this wrong. I know it can be so tough to see our babies cry in tummy time. It breaks our heart because we think we're doing the right thing, and then we see them struggle and we don't want to do it. And that's why I believe it's super important to have the guidance and the tools to be able to assess why your baby is having a difficult time. Because they don't have to struggle in tummy time, but sometimes we're just not able to figure out as parents what is going on with our kiddo. So if this is you and you feel like you're at your rope's end because you've tried everything and you just don't understand why you're...
I hope this has taught you how. I hope this PowerPoint presentation and this YouTube video have showed you ways to responsibly discipline your child and some things that they might do when they are trying to learn how to become independent. Now we will have a short little quiz just to see how much you have learned throughout this course. What is a way your baby learns how to look at the world? Correct. By lifting their head. 2. How long would it take for your baby to learn to lift their head or push up on their forearms? Correct. It takes the baby as long as they need. Every baby is different, and every baby needs to learn on their own. 3. What is an alternative for tummy time instead of using the floor? Correct. You can use your stomach or your forearm to teach your baby how to lift their head.